And a welcome into those just joining us. We're just getting started here in the first with no score. So striding forward now, Kevin Newman. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Our temperature not quite 60 degrees, 59 here at game time this afternoon. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Fielded cleanly, and that's out number one. So coming to the plate, Bryan Reynolds.
The center fielder, number 10, Bryan Reynolds.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. One out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Reynolds is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
Swing and a liner, but right at the shortstop for the second out. So bases are empty here with two gone, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. First pitch coming, here it is. Two out, nobody on. Two and 0 to Brantley.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Down the third baseline. Bases are empty here with two men out. Still 2-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Corey Dickerson would be next. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Now at the plate, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Flying Tigers, the shortstop, Bo.
And the pitch.
Yes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's down to third. Reined in. And there's one down now. Coming to the plate now, Tommy Edman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Outside at 94, one ball and one strike. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Runner's going. That's a strike to throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Gurriel behind the ball and two strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first, and no one will track it down. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Right fielder, Corey
The pitch.
Dickerson.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That is fifth. The first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. As he'll take a look at ball one. Lifetime versus this arm. He's gone 2 for 6. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hayward has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Colin Moran.
The third baseman, Colin Moran.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Dickerson, base runner at first with 1 out. And it's quickly 0-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Coming to the plate now, Gregory Polanco. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Polanco.
First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Batting it. The catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
He's got it. And that's the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. First offering on its way. And that's in there for a strike. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Popped him up. Choi is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. This is in the air out to right field. Dickerson will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So here's Adam Frazier, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Here comes the first pitch. Smoke toward the hole, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Now batting, second baseman, Kevin Newman.
At the plate now, Kevin Newman. He's running. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bryan Reynolds.
So now to the plate, Bryan Reynolds. He swings and grounds it to short. To second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play. Riding in once again, Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch. Got the double play. But don't kid yourself. There's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball taken high, and it's 3-1 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
That's down low. It's ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away.
The batter.
Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson. And they're runners at the corners now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. In there, strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1-1 the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Hayward. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Stepping up now, David Bodie. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The first baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Bodie.
Now the 0-1. Line to the right side, but foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And that brings up Chad Pinder, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Pinder.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Left field and deep. Brantley going back at the track, and it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Batting 1. The center fielder, Albert Almora.
So here's Albert Almora next. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Struck him out, and now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Now back.
So striding in, Tommy Edman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Popped up. Stallings is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out. All set for the start of the fourth. Kyle Ryan enters from the pen to start the ninth inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Ryan Reynolds will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ryan is adjusting to the new normal, as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. For a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that misses. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-2 now, as that one's fouled off. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here now the 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
At the plate, Corey Dickerson. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Swing and a liner. Foul. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Keone Kela enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. All set for the bottom of the ninth. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Fastball, strike 3 called, as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Chad Pinder would be next. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the ever-versatile Chad Pinder. As a look, now the pitch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Swords will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. 3-0 the final score in this one today. The Swords took the lead in the second inning and rode